got dudes who are refusing to date. Dudes are pulling out the dating pool. You know, I can only speak from the black community standpoint of view. And a lot of these dudes, you know, I'm gonna put this on a regular channel, refuse to date. Women, they never not going to date. You know you weren't supposed to go. Women never not gonna date. There's too many benefits for women to date. Now, is there some cons? Yeah, somebody could be crazy, and I done heard and seen girls get their purses, stolen, and anything can happen when you meet a dude, right? But for a dude, you assuming the same risk. You can get set up, you can get robbed, you can get catfished if you meet a girl online. And a lot of these girls know how to work those angles, and they know how to make themselves look better than what they are. What you see online from a woman is not what you get in person. And a lot of guys are not photogenic by nature. So a lot of guys actually look better, look better, I guess, in real life compared to women. Because guys don't Photoshop. Oh my God, bro. I hate driving out here. Because guys don't Photoshop and do all that other stuff. They don't do that. It's just, a lot of women think if a guy don't have nothing going on, he ain't got nothing going on, or he ain't, he ain't dressed, he ain't showing what he doing, and he must be born, and this, that, and the third, and that's how they look at it. That's how they look at it. That's how they truly look at it. But the dudes assuming all the risks, and when you look at the women that's out here dating, they got, a lot of women just socially are not adequate. Most women want you to lead a conversation and, do all this, and they can't even hold a conversation, and they just socially awkward. I did a video on the channel a long time ago talking about women are socially awkward, and it's true. That's why they're always falling out with each other and shit. And some women, it's cool that they can hold a conversation, but most women really can't hold a conversation about something that's fruitful and something that's real. And then, and I'm going to turn this into a series. It's just the intro. And then as a man, when you dating, you assuming all the risk with the money and your time. More emphasis on your time than the money, because you can get the money back, you can't get the time back. So even if y'all go out for a drink, it's still your time. Even if she paying, she's still your time. So it is. A lot of dudes just refusing to date. You got these women that talking about pay for my kids. Or I had this one chick I was talking to a while ago. She talking about, yeah, my kids like to eat good. I'm never talking to her again. Like I said before, a lot of these women don't think it's a deduction when they got kids. They don't. They don't look at it. They don't look as they value a shot. Most guys look at women with kids just as a run through. In reality, and most women know they just a run through unless they are super duper attractive, or they excel in other areas of the relationship or the relationship game. And believe it or not, these the same women that say, well, I want to get married before I have my next kid, or my husband or my husband got to do this and that. And you just looking at them like, do you understand? Like, either they got kids or they an older woman. Like, you talking about a husband, like, dog, you just recreational use. You talking about a husband, which is crazy. You talking about a husband. Are you serious? And they living in a life of delusion. And then the guys that will take them serious, you be, all right, she cool. You take them serious and you be good to them, it's a wrap. That's another thing about it. You can be the more you, the better you treat these women, the faster they run away. They find a reason to fuck the relationship. But like, if you want to get rid of a woman, treat her good. Text back, and do all that stuff. Invite her out, invite her to the crib, all that. They get bored with that, and then you got these women who are serial daters. They date for the thrills. That's why so many STIs and STDs going around and shit like that. It's the women who carry them. They date for the thrill. They date for the thrill. They like the puppy love. They addicted to the puppy love phase of dating. They don't want the the ugly process of having locks. When they short and they ugly and then they get long and beautiful. They don't want to work through that. They just like the new relationship smell, like the new car smell. They just want that relationship, and then when they get old and stale and they get bored, then they start doing dumb shit. And the worst thing you can do is chase them after they do some dumb shit. Chase them. She start tripping out the blue. That means she done. So they like to be serial daters because really they getting everything out of dating. The only risk they assuming is if they pick the wrong guy. Like a crazy dude. That's the only risk they assuming. They get free meals, they get free drinks, they get free concierge service. That's it. They don't have to do nothing but show up on most of these situations. They might get an awkward moment or 3 or 2, but they love dating. They love the options. They not really looking for the one. So you got women that's literally just around here who literally just they just like fucking, they just like something new. They just like something new. That's the God honest truth. They just like something new. So it ain't pretty much nothing that you actually can do about it, but change your mentality. Like, why would you do that? Oh, these motherfuckers just dumb. Why would you run behind a car that's bagging up? You was a fucking dumbass. I tell you. But yeah, they just like the thrill of something new, and that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much it. They like the thrill of something new. They like new. So you assuming the risk, and her thing is, you could be dating with a purpose, but she dating just because it's new, just for something free. They bums. You got too many female bums dating. And then, when you get ready to smash, some of them be wanting to play the role, or I'm celibate, or I want to wait, or they want more time out of you before they get. I might got time for that. So a lot of dudes didn't really just went to paying for it. Why waste time when I can pay for it? Why get to know a woman when she don't want to get to know me? She just want to use me for a dinner. She want to use me for a drink. And the first thing they say, I don't need to use somebody for a drink. I could buy my own drink. I could do that. That's just the overplay for the underplay. Real talk. All I can do, man, always what I can do for myself. But then the same women that be claiming they independent be the same ones that's asking for money and got their hand out. So the whole mentality is, a lot of dudes just say, I'm not dating no more. I'm not making adjustments. I'm not doing it. You guys just got to adjust. You got to understand this for a short time. You got to understand this for a short time. You already know. She just going to have her fun right then and there. Y'all going to have some fun, and then she going to want to do something else. Most of these women they don't want nothing long term. They just like the thrill of dating. And most of the women that are solid and good women probably don't even be dating. You got to, figure out who is who. And a lot of these girls be crazy. They be socially weirdos. You know what I'm saying? You hit them, and then they get attached. So it's really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of dudes just like, you know what? I ain't even messing with it no more. But yeah, I'm gonna touch on all these topics. Had to get us up. I'm gonna touch on all these topics, bro. And what a lot of people, what a lot of guys didn't realize is they assuming all the risk. All the risk. You assuming all the risks as a dude. You know, it's like, man, you know, she could be crazy. You risk your time, your money, and her intentions may not be there. Y'all may not do and be compatible. But you know, the vetting is the vetting. But I mean, a lot of dudes just say I'm good. A lot of these dudes paying for it, or they just saying I ain't gonna just deal with women. I'm just gonna be celibate and all this stuff. So I don't blame these dudes, bro. I don't blame them. But if you can't make the adjustments, you're gonna lose. You know, and that's the number one thing that guys that's refusing to date. They not making the adjustments. You gotta adjust. You know, you gotta make the adjustments, because if you don't adjust, you're gonna keep losing. You know, like you gotta actually, in your mind, you gotta actually take data, see what works, see what don't work. You know what I'm saying? You actually gotta take data. You gotta see what works, what don't work, how she respond to this, when she do this, when she, you know. Because one thing you gotta realize, and I'm gonna do multiple parts in this. One thing you gotta realize, when you approach a woman, she already know what you want. You know, she already know what you want. So be direct. Don't waste your time. Be direct. You know? Be direct about it. Be like, I ain't gonna lie, you finding a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I really want to see what you hitting on, but I want to get to know, I don't mind getting to know you first, whatever, all that. I want to get to know you, whatever, however you go. Tell her. She already know when you approach her, it's about sex. As a woman approaches you, you know she want the dick. We grown. And, you know, you hear a lot of women say, well, guys always want to initiate talking about sex too quick. I want to be knowing how quick y'all niggas be talking. That's another, like, bonus time. How quick do y'all be talking about sex? Like, a lot of y'all just be DMing y'all private areas off rip, and, like, from what I ask women, they say, you in the comment section, you know, talking about, you know, I want to take you out. That don't work. They pay no attention to that. That's free validation. That's free attention. You DMing dick pics, and who does that work for? I guarantee you it don't work for the average guy. So, I mean, how quick do y'all be talking about? Because when I be talking with chicks, you know what I'm saying? They usually initiate the sex. They usually initiate talking about sex. I was talking to this one chick, right? And, you know, she was like, yeah, who was you with last? And I was dealing with this one chick. Woo, 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 woo. And I was like, she just started tripping. I ain't really tripped, probably somebody else. She was like, was the sex trash? I'm like, no. She told me, I love fucking you, but I don't know. A lot of these chicks be on that Diary of a Mad Black Woman shit. They do. Like, when they get a dude that's solid, they don't be knowing what to do. So they fumble it. You know what I'm saying? They fumble it. So like I said, yeah, that one chick, the other one, she started tripping. She started tripping. I wasn't tripping. I had fucked 1,000 times. I'm like, cool. Last time I hit, I couldn't even climax. I'm like, cool. So you saved me the problem of and doing it, but yeah, these women be like, come on. That particular girl came over. She told me she was coming over. It's the third time. Like I said, real talk, after the third time we link, I know for sure it's going down. It's just a possibility of when or where. Her crib, my crib, whatever she feels safe. Well, really, after the first time, I already know. It's just when I want to press play on it. That's my thing. After the first time, I know if I want to, like, okay. You know, but that particular girl came over. We went out or whatever. She wore nothing that night. She wore a white tank top and some booty shorts. Got to the crib, so she was like, yeah, you know, whatever. Got to the crib, so I started doing my thing, kissing on her. I said, take this shit off. She was like, nah. So I'm like, oh, she about to get put out. In my mind, like, she was like, I need a shirt because I don't have nothing up. But man, she had absolutely nothing on. No panties, no bra, no nothing. So she already knew what type of action it was about to be. They know. They know. And if you don't make these adjustments and you don't really pay, you got to be very observative. If you ain't observative to female nature, you don't make the adjustments, you ain't gonna never win. Why am I single? Why wouldn't I date? Why wouldn't I holler? I be seeing too much shit I be wanting to take down. Like, you know, and sometimes you see something and you talk to her and it don't be, you like, nah, I'm good. Like, you like, nah, I'm good. Or you get to talk, you like, nah, this tripping, she crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will know, you know, after a while. Like, you've been with enough women, you'll turn, enough situations, you'll turn it down. But yeah, a lot of dudes don't observe. They don't really, they just thinking about the pussy. I mean, that's why a lot of women don't give y'all none. They probably find y'all attractive, but y'all just so quick to talk about sex. It's a way to do it. Like, y'all be talking about hitting it and you ain't even touched her yet. You know, she ain't even let you kiss her on the neck. Y'all ain't even shooting pool and you trying to, you know, bend over and show her how to shoot the ball in the hole. You ain't like, y'all be cutting right to it. And that's, I'll tell you this about women. They like the setup. It's all about how you set it up, bro. Like, when a chick come over, she don't want you to come, even when she know what she coming over for. That particular girl, just use her as an example. Even though she know what she coming over for, bro, what you gotta understand, they still the setup. I had this one chick, I talk about her all the time. She come over just to fuck. That's it. We might watch a movie, but her whole thing is she like to play hard to get. Like, she ain't come over 1,000 times to do the same thing. She like to play hard to get. You know, but that's her thing. She like the touch and all that, kissing and all that. She kissing on her body and all that. She like that. It's all about the setup. The foreplay, it rolls over to like the date. Like it's like when y'all go out, it's about, she want to see how romantic you can be. You know what I'm saying? She want to see that. It's about how can you set up. You can get her prepared to want to have sex with you. She, you know, she probably find you attractive, but how do you set it up? How do you run this particular play? How do you know, and you got to have a system. You got to be intimate. A lot of y'all just go straight to, y'all don't have no intimacy. You ain't touching her. You ain't rubbing her. You ain't grabbing her and pulling her towards you where y'all, you know, y'all might be bowling and she might bowl. She might walk by. You might grab her on the hip and then, you know, kiss her on the neck or grab her for a hug. Women like when you they gravitate towards you. They like when you pull them. They like when you touch them. They like when you kiss on them. They like when they rub and feel on them. That gets her imagination going. And a lot of y'all don't be having no foreplay or no setup game. You just want to get to it and drill. They want to be able to go tell the story like, oh, he did this and he did that and he touched me like this and it just made me go crazy. I knew. See, you don't, like I said, a lot of dudes don't make the adjustment. You don't. And when you don't adjust, you lose. So you just sitting there, y'all having dry conversation, or you ain't making her laugh. It's just dry. She awkward socially, or she looking for you to leave socially, and you don't have nothing to talk about. You boring. Who you think she thinking about? The nigga she want to be, her ex-nigga? Like, your personality, you got to be vibrant or funny or engaging, you know. And once you get her there, then, you know, you got to have a system, bro. Like, even when I take chicks to the bar, I meet them at the bar so I can hear them without music playing. We talk, you know, get a drink, might get some fries, chicken wing, whatever, you know. And they going good. I tell her, come over here, sit next to me. Come sit next to daddy. See next to me, we touching and all that. I already know. Like, a lot of dudes don't have no system, bro. You gotta get a system. You gotta get it. And I ain't talking about Xbox and PlayStation, but you gotta make the adjustments. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, real channel on the Patreon. Hit the link in the description. Peace.